We are just 7 months out from the U.S. hosting the World Cup, but already drones have been identified as one of the biggest security concerns, with $500 million now being pumped into a security plan to tighten airspace over next summer's games. NewsNation's Hannah Brandt explains.
Today we got an inside look at how the White House World Cup task force is putting together security plans to combat threats posed by drones. They organized this event so that they could connect local leaders from the 11 cities hosting the games with private companies that have the technology to take on these potentially dangerous drones. Now, the systems featured at this event range from things like tracking and identifying drones to taking them down by jamming their frequencies or hacking them to take over control. And today, the goal of these companies was to meet with state and local leaders to convince them to spend money on their drone countering systems, because Congress approved $500 million in grant money for local jurisdictions to spend on drone countering technology systems like these ones. And the director of the White House World Cup task force, Andrew Giuliani, tells us drones do present a real threat at big events like the World Cup. So he says this is meant to help figure out how to deal with that.
The goal really is to make sure that the cities and states are aware not just of the technology, but also have the ability to be reimbursed for the technology that they're going to buy to hopefully mitigate against this real important threat.
A major challenge with countering drone threats is current federal law restricts who can use anti-drone technology. Giuliani tells us the White House is hoping Congress takes action to change that. But in the meantime, they're running an FBI program to essentially deputize local leaders so that they can counter drones. Back to you.
Great report by our Hannah Brandt. Thank you, Hannah.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.